Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my series Professional Video Production on a Shoestring Budget. Just a quick tutorial today. I'm going to talk about the Sony Action Cam AS15. It's getting a bit old now. This will apply to the newer ones. And I want to look at the Play Memory software on the smartphone, getting that set up. And I want to show you what I like about that Play Memory software, what you can do with that with the headband mount for the Action Cam. And I'm going to show you what I like about this headband mount. I think it's really quite effective. First of all, let's get set up with the Play Memories. It's really straightforward. You download the app, Play Memories, download the app, and the first time you use it, what you need to do, open up the app first, and then turn on your smartphone. Then turn on your camera after the app's open. So what you're going to want to do is turn on the Wi-Fi, and I've already done that. You know how to navigate through the menu for the Wi-Fi. You know, it's pretty simple, right? The next button, and you navigate through and you get to the Wi-Fi and you turn that Wi-Fi off. Kind of important to remember if you're using a Phantom. I just bought the Phantom 1 and I'm using this camera for aerial platform for HD, and it tells you not to use the Wi-Fi with the Phantom 1 because it will interfere with your signal. So that's important to remember. Anyway, if this is the first time you've done it, you've got your Play Memories open, and the first time you do it, it's going to ask you for the password. I've already done that. And so what it's doing, it's connecting to the AS15 for me right now. As soon as I open it up, and as soon as I turn the camera on, it starts connecting to the camera. And so it's really pretty simple. So yeah, it's connected. It's working. Obviously, there's a bit of lag time there. Then you can control the camera, stop, record. You can get into the different modes, some of the different modes on the camera. Not all of them, but some of them. So you know, this was really easy. I didn't have any problem with this at all. I watched a couple of YouTube videos. The key is open up the app first on your phone, and then you turn on the Action Cam. And if you've already set it up, it'll just go right to your Action Cam. If it's the first time, what you need to do, if it's the first time that you've tried to use the feature, the Play Memories, same procedure. Open up Play Memories, and then turn on your Action Cam, and it's going to ask you for the code. It's going to ask you for the password. And I've taken my password and I've actually stuck it. On my camera, and I've recorded it somewhere else. I've heard people ask, "Where is the password?" It's in the quick start manual that came with the camera. And as we all know, it's a pretty useless manual. But it's the information is on a sticker down here near the bottom of the English section. If you've thrown this away, I'm sure you could contact Sony with your serial number and probably retrieve that information. But anyway, so that's how you set it up. The first time it's going to ask you for the password. Pretty straightforward. It's case sensitive, obviously. But now what I really like about this, the other thing I wanted to show you today, and working with the smartphone feature app on the camera, is the headband mount. $20 from B&H Photo in New York. And I bought this. What I really like about this mount, it's its adjustability. I've been shooting since 1980. I've done a lot of ski stuff, and I never did use a POV camera on a helmet. I always like to handhold a camera so that I could get different angles, so I could shoot a subject beside me skiing, and at the same time I could just swing the camera and get a POV shot, you know, what I was looking at straight down the hill. I find the videos with the POV camera on a helmet, you know, yeah, sure, it's a great shot, but after a while you get kind of bored of it, especially if a 5-minute video and the guy's skiing down a hill or he's mountain biking or something. And the other thing, from a filmmaker's perspective, is perspective. The POV angle, yeah, that's a neat angle, but it doesn't really give you the perspective of the terrain. When I'm skiing beside somebody and I point my camera at them as I'm skiing down the hill, then you can get a perspective of the terrain. You can see how steep it is. and you get a better feeling for how fast that person's going. So that one of the things I really liked about this headband mount is its adjustability. You can adjust this portion of the mount. So what that means is you can put that on your head, and of course everybody looks goofy with these things on, but you can adjust it like that, so that if you're skiing straight down that way, it's going to give you an angle a bit more out that way. Or you can take it and you can put it to the back or the front so that it's shooting at right angles to your direction. So you could be skiing along and just tell your subject you want them just to ski right beside you. And then you're getting a really interesting angle. Something I think that's a lot more interesting than just your straightforward POV. So now what you can do with your smartphone tied in to the Wi-Fi on the action cam, now you can set up your shot. Let's say if you were driving in a car and you wanted to shoot somebody out the window, using your Wi-Fi, you can adjust the camera. If you want to shoot your buddy on his motorcycle riding beside you, you can adjust that and make sure, obviously you're going to be ballparking it a little bit, but it'll give you a better idea. You might be able to frame it so that you don't get the jam of the door in the shot. You can frame it up to, get the best shot that you can. Recently, I did a how-to video on taking a monitor apart, and I thought I would use this to get a close-up, my POV of what I was doing as I was taking the monitor apart. And I didn't use the Wi-Fi feature on my smartphone. And the first time I did it, I had the camera at a bit of a wrong angle, and you couldn't see my hands. So of course that negated the whole reason for using the second angle. So I had to redo the whole thing. If I'd used my smartphone, it would have been an easy thing to adjust it, saying, oh, okay, it's not quite seeing my hands. Like I can look down, I can see, oh, it's not quite seeing what I'm doing there. And then I could have just easily adjusted it down a little bit so that it was seeing what I wanted to see, which is my hands. I wanted to see my hands as I was working. So you can see that now. The smartphone, you're looking at the smartphone there. So now it's looking at my hands. That's what I wanted to do. So there you go. Just a quick tutorial. I really like this headband. $20. I think this gives you a lot of interesting options. If you're skiing, if you're shooting some skiing, or a lot of other scenarios. So there you go. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that helps. You know the routine. Check out my YouTube channel. There's some links up here on the right-hand side that'll get you to a playlist for my series on professional video production. I'm on Vancouver Island, and I've got a YouTube channel with over 450 videos. Lots of sports stuff, skiing stuff, my how-to series, all kinds of different things. So check out my channel. Click on my name at the bottom of the page here, Edward Homer. Just click on my name. That'll take you to the channel. Find my playlist. That's the best way to check it out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.